What's up, D's? Coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D's show is raw and uncensored.
She's leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my eye.
What's up, D's Peeps? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D's show is.
She's leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my eye.
What's up, D's Peeps? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D's show is raw and uncensored.
She's leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my eye.
What's up, D's Peeps? This is your girl D coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D's show is raw and uncensored.
She's leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my eye.
What's up, D? Coming at you with this sweet, piping hot tea. So sit on down and enjoy the show because Just D's show is raw and uncensored.
God, straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Hit the blood, you can see it in my eye.
Okay, I was trying to get that. Y'all bear with me just a second. Okay, let me make sure. Hold on, I don't think. Give me a second. I don't think my camera's positioned correctly because I had to jump up real quick. Hold on. Okay, hopefully that works and y'all can see me. What's up? Hold up. Give me a second because I need to move something right quick. Okay. So y'all bear with me just a second. Because I had set this up and then I had to jump up. That's why the intro had to go so long because I forgot I needed to grab my other device. Give me 1 second. Because since I'm on mobile, I need to be able to hear the videos that I'm playing. So this is going to be a Kountry Wayne live. Shout out to Kountry Wayne. Because I've been doing so much with the investigative research that, you know, I realize like I want us to be able to still laugh and have a good time. And I know you guys haven't really seen much of me because I've had so much going on. I usually, you know, don't cam up when I do go live, but I decided to go ahead and with my pink light, you know, go ahead and cam up for tonight. So basically what I'm going to be doing is sharing, like giving my live reaction. I'm going to start doing this at least once a week, giving my live reaction to the skits from Kountry Wayne, because I started watching Kountry Wayne, I want to say it was around the pandemic, I believe, because that was when I saw him on Just Hilarious's YouTube, and then I seen a video of the two of them with, at that time I didn't know it was Rolanda, but the hot grandma on Jess's YouTube channel and also on her Instagram. So that's actually what introduced me to Kountry Wayne, was Just Hilarious, because at the time I think they were together or whatever, and then they broke up, and then they, you know, decided to turn into a skit. So the videos that I've actually edited, like my shorts, where I've, you know, taken videos of his, re-edited them and uploaded them, that's what I'm going to be showing you guys, and then just giving a quick review. And then I do need to get back into the skits because I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute. Because we need Drip back. Kountry Wayne, you, Mike Bless. Shout out to Kountry Wayne. Shout out to Mike Bless. Shout out to Zaytoven. Definitely going to be showing y'all the She Fell in Love with the Drip song that Zaytoven produced with Kountry Wayne. And then like another video, comedy video that everybody's been watching and commenting on, which is dope. By the way, shout out to all my D's piece, man. I was amazed to see y'all keep commenting on this video that's, you know, over 2 years old, and to continue to watch it. So shout out to y'all that are continuing to watch, you know, the videos, because everything on my channel I've edited, and I've edited all these videos on my phone. When I was working full-time from home for Progressive, I never had time to go live, and essentially that's how I grew my channel, was through, you know, the comedy that I would, basically, if I watch a video and it makes me laugh, I would re-edit it and upload it because I knew it would make everybody else laugh. And that's really how I grew my audience here. was through the comedy. So yes, we're still going to be doing investigative research lives, but I want to start incorporating some funny lives so that we can laugh, more than just roasting. So again, shout out to Country Wayne. Y'all go follow Country Wayne on Instagram, and I know he's on Facebook. I'm not sure if he's on TikTok. Y'all go follow him, and make sure to follow his YouTube channels. I believe there's only one. There was a channel that was impersonating him that he did eventually have taken down. But he's on YouTube as well. Shout out to Mike Bless, who's the director and producer of the skits. And shout out to Zaytoven. Zaytoven actually reached out to me last year when I first edited the AI show for the video that I re-edited of Country Wayne doing the She Fell in Love with the Drip song. So basically what I did is I went to Country Wayne's Instagram page, found a photo of him, screenshot it, extracted the photo using, multiple UX design editing apps and nonlinear software editing apps, and then layered the photo and then turned the photo into a reel. Actually, I turned the photo into what's called an AI show, where basically you can use multiple apps to bring a still life photo to life, essentially, and turn it into what's called an AI show, which is like a quick little reel video. Then I edited that into a reel, and I tagged Country Wayne, Mike Bless, and Zaytoven. I was actually tagging them in hopes that they would hire me as an editor remotely, and then Zaytoven himself actually reached out to me directly. And I was really surprised because I thought it was like, people be impersonating people on Instagram. I thought it was like one of those impersonation accounts, but it actually was Zaytoven himself. And he had reached out and was like, hey, I see you putting in work, see you supporting Country Wayne and my music, and he thanked me for it, and then invited me to their Music Money family. And shout out to Music Money, and shout out to all of the Zaytoven Global Music Money family. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate the invitation to the Music Money School and the meetings that we have on Zoom for social media content management. And yes, y'all, I am still working on my music. I'm just also still working on my YouTube channel, Psychic Greetings. Got multiple projects going on because I know that, Christian had reached out to me and Zach, and they were asking, was I still working on my music? I'm actually still writing songs, and I've written new songs, and I've made new beats, new melodies. So yeah, definitely still interested in having y'all work with me with the music. Also, shout out to Little Flip, shout out to Derek McKinney of Loud Music, shout out to the Loud Music family, shout out to Up Above Entertainment, shout out to Clover G Records, and shout out to all the H-Town talent in the music industry as well, especially those who have been showing support, as well as Brent Law of Dexterity. So shout out to all of the people in the industry that are not with the bullshit, that actually are using, their platforms for their skill set. And y'all bear with me. I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of connecting and reconnecting. I don't know if there is something wrong with my charger or if there is something wrong with my phone, but it is not really doing too much charging. So yeah, you may periodically hear that because I'm trying to get it to charge up. I'm not sure if it's the charge port or the charger cord itself. So y'all bear with me on that. Can you guys let me know? I guess I can listen. I want to make sure y'all can hear me well with the background music, the high vibrational music. Give me one moment. Okay, so from what I'm listening to, it sounds like it's okay. If the volume's okay, put a Y in the chat. If the volume is too loud, then just put a number 2. And again, shout out to all of the D's peeps. Thank you so much, y'all, for tuning in. For those who would like to support the channel, feel free to send any channel donations to my Cash App, which is also scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I don't enable super chats and super stickers or memberships because of the large percentage that YouTube takes. So I know some people have asked about that after lives. And like I said, they take 40% of every super chat, super sticker, and 60% of the memberships. Plus, people's information have been leaked through membership. So again, if you'd like to support the channel with a donation, all donations are appreciated. Feel free to send it to my Cash App, which is also scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And if you're watching from the YouTube app, it's pinned in the chat. Y'all make sure, if you have not already, get over to Rumble and make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Rumble, because we are going to be getting the watch parties together soon for part 2, 3, and 4 of the Pizzagate that we will be watching on Rumble, since Rumble is uncensored. And I always usually multi-stream. Like right now, we're multi-streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. That way, if YouTube ever decides to be on any type of BS trying to take down a live, y'all can jump right over to Rumble. Shout out to everybody that's been signing my Stop YouTube Global Cyberbullying and Gang Stalking petition. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who's been signing and sharing. Please continue to share and sign the petition. Thank you so much, these peeps. And again, just shout out to all of you, because the subscriber count has been really going up. And I want to thank y'all, like I said, who have been commenting on the Kountry Wayne video and, you know, the other videos that have been there under the short section. Because this particular video, I know I edited this over 2 years ago, and it's hilarious, which is why we're getting ready to do the review. Hold on. Oh, that one is going down too. Well, I may have to plug up this other device. That's weird, because it was just at like 60%, but I guess because I'm using it or whatever. Anyways, y'all bear with me, because yeah, I need this other device so I can hear the videos. Give me 1 second. Y'all enjoy the high vibrational music. I'll be right back. All right, y'all bear with me a moment. I gotta readjust myself. Hold on. Because, yeah, I didn't know that my other device needed to be charged too. Because I hardly ever use this. It's an old ass phone I hardly ever use. But since I gotta do the mobile version, I gotta listen to it. I don't know what it is about. I feel like StreamYard needs to hire people that can optimize their website for the mobile version, because when I'm on my laptop, I can hear the audio if I'm in StreamYard Studio, but for whatever reason on the mobile version, I can't hear it from the browser, like the studio browser. So I have to use a different device. Now, why is this one tripping? Okay, hold on. I wonder if it's the adapters. Because that's weird that that's still on this one too. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. This is annoying. Give me a second. I'm like, why? I don't know if it's the outlet or the, give me a second. What in the world? Is it the outlet or the extension cord? Maybe that outlet. I will do that. I am literally having a clumsy moment. Just knocked over all of my go to mantra cards. Y'all hold on a second. I know this shit was done. Okay. Yeah, it was that outlet. It was definitely that outlet. It's the adapter. That sucks. It's the adapter. It's gotta be. So every time I barely move it, it stops shining. That's weird. Alright, y'all bear with me a second. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around. Because where where I'm at. Yeah, where I'm at this, I don't know if it's the location or if it's just because it's an older building, but I've had a lot of problems with outlets not, it's like, I don't know if they have a short, what is it called? A circuit short or whatever. But a lot of times it cuts in and out with charging. Like my phone's been on the charger all day and it's still at like 20%. So yeah, I'm thinking it's probably, and that's my regular phone, not even this older one I'm using to watch the videos. So yeah, I'm thinking it's this, probably this building. Okay, give me a second because I don't even know if this is centered right. Okay, so anyways, like I said, I was really surprised when Zaytoven had reached out, and it's amazing how just God aligns things in the most unexpected ways. Because like I said, my goal was trying to manifest getting a contract offer for editing and for social media content management, because that's what I specialize in. So as a multimedia producer and graphic designer and artist. So anyways, every video that I'm about to show y'all, it's my content. So in all videos that we review is covered under fair use, but this is actually my content that we're gonna watch. Cody, good to see you. One and only mod squad in the building. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more editing to the intro, and just, you know, doing different things for the channel, showcasing my skill set. And I didn't really want to keep the Shramisha video link, since technically that was something that me and Odell edited. Well, he gave me the raw video, then I did the re-edit on it. So I want to, you know, just for it to all be my work. And thank you again. Y'all don't forget to hit the like. I did forget to post that. Hit the like coming in. Y'all make sure to hit the like. For those who have not, if it's your first time tuning in, thank you and welcome to Dee's World. Make sure that you hit that like button and share the video. Give me 1 second. That's crazy how this phone battery went down that quick. That's wild. It was on like 60%, it's down to 4. But that's also why I don't use that phone. It's always shit. Riri, good to see you, my love. It's not my hair, babe. This is a scarf, because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I need to wash my hair horribly. That's also why I don't be camming up. Because, yeah, I need to go on and wash it and do a deep conditioning. But thank you, my love. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much, Riri. Appreciate you. Okay, you guys said the volume's good. Miss Williams, good to see you, my love. Good to see the family in the building. Okay, so let me get into it, because I don't want this live to run too long. Because I have stuff I got to take care of in the morning, or later this morning, since technically it's after midnight my time. So this first video is the one that I'm getting the most comments on. And again, shout out to all the D's peeps that have been tuning in to my channel, that have been tuning into the lives, and that have been watching my shorts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support, D's peeps. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of y'all. And shout out to those who have reached out inquiring about readings. I will do a quick affirmation mantra before the live ends. And for those that are interested in a reading, you can reach out to me on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Just D Show. And then you can follow me on Facebook at Just D Shows with an S on the end. Also follow my new page, Aligned Manifestations by D, and follow my new Instagram, Aligned Manifestations by D. That's the page that is to promote my psychic readings because I am a psychic medium. And I have truly enjoyed everyone who has booked their either like a reading or a video consultation. And I do have availability for this weekend if anybody would like to book a reading. Now, first and foremost, I got to show y'all this Drip BYKE video. This is the one, like I said, that's getting the most views and that people are commenting on, and it is hilarious. So let's get into it.
Yo, y'all know who this is. It's the realest. Yo, I'm in Atlanta on the west side. I turn my hat to the left side. She got on top, that's her best ride. Yo, y'all know who it is. Yo, y'all know how I'm bringing it. Yo, yo, you care about her. Yo, she care about me. Yo, it's Drew. Hey, Lord, when I talk to her now, cause I'm in it. Yo, I'm in it. All in her. Yo, and they love it. They love the energy because they love a real one. They feel protected. Yo, it's a real one now. Who brought the horses back? Yo, it's a real one in the city. Yo, Drip BYKE, yo.
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, hit them.
Oh my God. He is a fool. I love it. Like I said, Drip is what got me watching the skits in the first place. So I shout out to Kountry Wayne. I definitely understand him making the move that he did with pretty much turning the skits into like a daytime soap opera. But we really need Drip back in the skits because Drip is funny as hell, and Drip is why we all was watching. Is, because he's the comedic relief. So, look, Mike Bless, with your fine ass, Mike is fine as hell, okay? Straight up. If y'all want to know what my type is, Mike Bless. Now, anyway, y'all need to get Drip back in the skits. Because them skits is, for me, it's just my opinion. No disrespect. Them skits is dry as hell now. Need some comedy back in the Kountry Wayne skit. So please bring Drip BYKE, okay? I'm trying to tell you, when he does the horse noise, takes me out. Cause it's not just the noise, it's the face. Like, bruh, what the fuck? Like, I'll be wondering, like, I don't know if Wayne smokes or not, but if he doesn't, and this is him being this funny sober, that man is a genius. So, yeah, he definitely won me over with Drip. Every time I seen a Drip skit, I tuned in every single time. All right, so now this next video, this is the one that Zaytoven, and again, shout out to Zaytoven Beats and Zaytoven Global. This is the song that Zaytoven actually produced with Drip. And even though Kountry Wayne is playing the character of Drip actually can rap. Like, bruh can flow. So if they did a tour, which if y'all are watching, just give me credit for this suggestion. I feel like Zay, you and Kountry Wayne need to do a Drip tour. People will pay money to see him perform. One, because he actually sounds good, and two, he's hilarious as hell. So yeah, I think y'all should do a tour, like a comedy / performance tour. I think that would really go well. All right, so this one, and again, all of these videos is my content. So, these are all re-edited videos that I did myself, my own work.
No play, yo, I be hitting them lit, yo, I start off with the 8-ball, she see me buying the bricks, she like the way I walk in the club, cause she know them lit, she like the things I do, she like the clothes I wear, she like the way I talk, yo, she like the way I say yo, yeah, she love them street, she like to go to my teeth, she like my nickname Drip, she fell in love with the Drip, Drip gotta go crazy, I'm in the mind, I got a soul, now she wanna have my baby, I spent some racks on her, she gotta work no more, I'm in the lazy, she fell in love with the Drip, now I call her my baby, she fell in love with the Drip, Drip gotta go crazy, I'm in the mind, I got a soul, now she wanna have my baby, I spent some racks on her, she gotta work no more, I'm in the lazy, she fell in love with the Drip, now I call her my baby, I'm feeling in love with the Drip, she like, moved up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Sweat, tears, and blood.
Okay, so as y'all can see, my outros have, been updated. I always update my outros, like if I have a new design or a new edit. So that outro is what's called an AI show. I'm actually going to show y'all the clip of the intro. So that intro to this video, let me make sure, did it play the intro? Oh, it didn't even play it. Hold up. So I think that's the wrong video. Because it didn't play the AI show video. Hold on. Let me make sure. Well, you know what? Yeah, unfortunately, this is what I dislike about the mobile version is that when it does that, it'll just randomly reload the web page and then it kicks me out of the studio and then I have to re-upload everything. So I'm going to do a gratitude mantra right now. Thank you for giving me what I need so that I can get my green screen and laptop set up. That way I don't have to use the mobile version of StreamYard because again, as a web developer, I know that when you code a website, there's certain things that the website can be optimized for mobile browsers, and unfortunately, StreamYard is not optimized for mobile browsers. That's why it does this every time I go live. It'll just randomly, like the page will just reload by itself, and then once it does that, it kicks me completely out of the studio. So yeah, unfortunately, that's not something I can troubleshoot because that has to do with what they typed in the code. But give me a second because I want to show you guys the time lapse of me screen recording myself editing because I edit, like I said, all these videos I edited on my phone, and then I upload them, promote them, all of that. Give me 1 second. Where's the other one? All right, so this next one, this is a time lapse. So a time lapse is essentially when you have a video that you speed up, you increase the speed so that it makes it, move super fast and shortens the overall duration of the video. So this is a screen recording of me actually editing that AI show, the process of it. So again, that shows you like the process. Editing, the reason that when it comes to producing content like movies, commercials, video ads, the reason that that costs so much is because of all of the work that goes into creating content, and then the software, as you guys could see with that one. I use multiple nonlinear editing software apps to create that. And then this is just another funny video about I seen this on, I think it was Tony Tony Baker's shout out to Tony Baker. I seen this on his Instagram. I think it was like 2 years ago, and I decided to re-edit it. This shit is hilarious. And so again, these are all my you can see these videos on my channel when you go under the short section.
What in the haberdasheries and hemoglobin, and I'm having a badass day and I want to go back to bed is going on here.
You got this, buddy. No, he's gonna make it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here, Bear. You okay? Where are you? He's... No. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here and let me dry you.
Listen, Gary has had it with this whole goddamn day and everybody in it. You hear me?
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie.
Oh my god, yo. That shit was hilarious. So like I said, this is honestly how I grew my channel. Just by, you know, literally any video I saw that made me laugh, I re-edited it and I uploaded it. And, you know, the thing is engagement when it comes to YouTube. A lot of content creators don't realize that. You know, they feel like people tune in and they should just tune in. Like, man, if you don't engage with your audience and let the viewers know that you see them, you acknowledge them, and, you know, all of that, then it doesn't provide as good of an experience as when you actually do engage with them. Now, this other one, this is Funky Dineva. Shout out to the Godfather of YouTube, Funky Dineva. I loved when I heard him shout out my video during his live when he was talking about how, you know, him and Cloudy, had come to a positive space, and, you know, on that video where they apologized or whatever. And he was like, you know, he was like, the where is the leg? He was like, man, people got videos out here. This is this video. The where is the leg was edited and produced and posted by Just D Show. Okay? So shout out to Funky Dineva. Let me show y'all right quick.
The computer didn't say the leg in Utah by mistake. Where is this man's leg? Where is his leg? Somebody got his leg, and you can't do nothing with it. It's of no value on the black market. It's a fat prosthetic leg. It's not gonna fit anybody. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not even used to people being that big having prosthetic. So it's not gonna fit the average person walking around who need a prosthetic leg. Your grandma who got her knee amputated from diabetes can't use it. Where is this man's leg?
Hold on.
Who got the leg?
Other video up there too. That was weird. Go back. Oh, StreamYard, y'all being annoying tonight. Hold on. I don't know why. Yeah, y'all, StreamYard, get it together, because y'all mobile version sucks. It's doing all type of stupid shit. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Alright, there we go. I'm like, why did it, I don't know why it had the other video still on the screen.
Didn't say the leg in Utah by mistake.
Alright, there we go.
Where is this man's leg? Where is his leg? Somebody got his leg, and you can't do nothing with it. It's of no value on the black market. It's a fat prosthetic leg. It's not gonna fit anybody. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm not even used to people being that big having prosthetic legs. So it's not gonna fit the average person walking around who need a prosthetic leg. Your grandma who got her knee amputated from diabetes can't use it. Where is this man's leg? Who got the leg? Somebody got it.
I'm gonna take y'all's advice and move on.
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Swipe, hit them.
You know what? OMG. That was literally my favorite episode of TGIF. That's why I took that episode and turned it into a reel, because I was like, this is too damn funny for people to not see. So anyways, I just wanted to do a quick, quick little live comedy hour type thing. But y'all, I do have to get up like super early, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the live. Mostly I also wanted to give a shout out to everybody that had been commenting. I'm gonna play this one more time. Hold on. That have been commenting on this video, because they was like, man, where is Drip at? We need Drip back. I'm like, bruh, maybe we need to start a petition and put it on Instagram, like, bring Drip back. Or as y'all say in Atlanta, bring Drip bite. Because y'all need Drip in the skits. Them skits are stale. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. No disrespect to y'all, but it's like the comedy is what drew a lot of us to Kountry Wayne Skits, and I feel like we need the comedy back, because the comedy is where it's at. Everybody wants to laugh. Everybody going through stuff, so ain't nothing wrong with laughter. Laughter is medicine, and laughter helps to raise your frequency. I'm gonna play this one last time for in the live.
I don't know who this is. It's the realest, yo. I'm in Atlanta on the west side. I took my hat to the left side. She got on top, that's her best ride, yo. Y'all know who it is, yo. Y'all know how I'm bringing it, yo. Yo, you care about her, yo. She care about me, yo. It's Drew. They love when I talk to her, now. Cause I'm in it, yo. I'm in it, yo, all in her. Yo, and they love it. They love the energy, cause they love a real one. They feel protected. Yo, it's a real one now. Who brought the horses back? Yo, it's a real one in the city. Yo, Drip BYKE, yo.
I just leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Swipe, hit them.
I swear. That
I don't know who this is.
Wait.
It's the realest, yo.
Okay, off. Like I took it off, it still was playing. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope that you guys enjoyed the laugh. Let me see. I'm gonna do a quick, just so we can end on a positive note. Y'all, I am literally super clumsy, and when I stood up to go pick up that charger, I knocked all these cards on the floor, like every last one of them. So I'm gonna do a quick shuffle, because I know for a lot of us it's been a week. Lord knows it's been a week for me, which is why I took a couple of days off. Definitely need to laugh. I do want to ask that y'all keep my nephew in y'all's prayers. Y'all know we just, my family just buried my aunt last Saturday. And I found out that there was a loss with the babies. So keep my nephew in your prayers, please. Because it's been a trying week for the fam bam back home. But I know that the Most High will see us through it all. And everything we go through in life, especially the trying, tests and trials, the challenges come to make you strong. They really do. Even if you can't feel it at the moment. I know from my own experience, I've seen how strong I am just from the different tests and trials that have occurred, especially Monday. Monday was an extremely difficult day. And shout out to my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides who have been with me and leading and guiding me and protecting me. Thank you for your strength. And shout out to all of you who have been sending prayers. Because like I said, it's been... Hold on. Why is that doing that? It's been a lot of ups and downs, but I'm extremely grateful to the Most High God because in every situation, God has kept me, and I know what it's like to lose children. I've had 5 miscarriages as a result of Graves' disease. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be the 3 babies, but thank God for the life that did come forth. So that's also why I decided to do the comedy one tonight, because laughter is a great healing agent when you are faced with difficulty, especially as it pertains to grief. So y'all know I was looking forward to being a great aunt, and unfortunately not all the babies survived. So keep my family in your prayers, please. You know, my cousins, my mom, my nephew, and me as well. Pray for me as I pray for you. And believe it or not, I do. Because, you know, I feel like we're a family here on my channel. And I really do appreciate those who I have been able to communicate with one-on-one, whether it's a video consultation or just one-on-one, you know, conversations. Thank you to the D's peeps that have been showing support, whether it's just checking in, you know, hey D, how's everything going, or booking a consultation, or sending a donation, or sending a prayer. Thank you, because every one of you that truly support this platform mean a lot to me. And I want you to know that your life has a purpose. God has a purpose for you. And I thank God for you and your life and your divine purpose. So walk in your purpose. And when tests and trials are difficult, lean on the Most High God that's within you. And remember how strong you are. So shout out to those who encouraged me this week, you know, during different tests and trials and ups and downs. And not gonna lie to y'all, I really missed my aunt today. I went to call her and then had that, you know, reality reminder, like, oh, she's gone, which of course made me emotional. And you know, I was crying because I really, really wanted to just hear her voice. And then she came to me singing Going Up Yonder, and then the other one that she used to sing, oh, what is that song? Dang, I'm hearing By and By, but that's not the one. It was another gospel song, because it was playing in my spirit earlier that Auntie was singing. That song, yeah. Through it all, I've learned to trust in Jesus. I've learned to trust in His word. Auntie used to sing that all the time. Through it all, I've learned to depend upon His word. Like, when I was a little girl, she would sing that, and then she would sing Going Up Yonder. And Uncle James would sing By and By. By and by, Lord, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God gather at home, We will tell the story how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. So I know that they were with me today. And, I pray every day, all of my nieces and nephews, whether you're grown, the teenage ones, the preteens, Auntie loves you. Always. And I want you guys to be encouraged by my walk, by my journey. And I pray that my life is an example of walking by faith and have an unwavering faith no matter what you're being faced with, and being able to overcome and keep moving forward. And so it was a blessing today. Even though it was painful, it was also a blessing because I was able to really meditate and pray, raise my frequency, and ask God for clarity. That's what I do when I tell y'all about quieting the mind. And sometimes, like with me, I am so very private about everything, and it's difficult for me to just kind of open up to people just because of all the troll behavior and activity. But I realize that God has been taking me through this journey to realize that, hey, regardless of all that, there are people out here that do get positive energy from this channel. And I want to thank all of you that have given me that positive feedback. Like, hey, D, I really got help from, either a conversation or a consultation or from something that, you said during your live. And so I appreciate that feedback because it lets me know that I'm fulfilling my divine purpose and that you guys are getting help from the channel. So, the investigative research is good, but I do want to diversify the lives so that that's not the only thing that my lives are focused on. So yeah, I hope you guys are encouraged. I keep hearing that. By and by, Lord, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God gather at home, we will tell the story of how we overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. Oh, I love you, Uncle James. I love you, Auntie Mary. And I miss y'all so much. And look at the card that came up. I forgot with the background on. It's harder for y'all to see. But it says, I am breaking the generational patterns that once held my lineage back. And I'm grateful to the Most High and my angels and ancestors for that. For selecting me to be the generational curse breaker. Let me tell you something. If this is your first time tuning in and you're the black sheep in your family, please understand that probably means you're chosen by God. The black sheep are always the ones that are the outcasts, the ones that are considered weird, conspiracy theorists, whatever. It just means you're divinely chosen. So be proud of that and walk in your power. Let's see. I value myself in the highest regard, and it shows. So yeah, I definitely want to end this, not just with the laughter, but with some encouragement, because I know we all need encouragement right now. So give me 1 second. You know what? Because I don't have them other lights on, I can't actually see that book. I just thought about that. At nighttime, I don't, honestly, unless I'm like, have my green screen and, picked out my afro and stuff, nighttime I don't like a lot of bright lights because that's the time I'm unwinding. Plus I like my hot pink ring light that produces, because hot pink is my favorite color, that ambiance. So I want to pull, this is the Golden Mantras deck, by the way. I want to pull at least a couple more for encouragement, because I'm definitely feeling that some people in the chat might be heavy-hearted, so I hope the laughter helped tonight. My greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. Ashe. I received that. My greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. Everything my heart desires is manifesting into reality. And what's even more crazy is how much I saw 555 today. I saw 555, 333, 111, and of course 444, with the ancestors letting me know that they were there with me. And this one, I don't think I've ever seen. The universe is never late and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine timing. Now that's what's so crazy is I was talking with my second mom this evening and we were talking about divine timing because, and shout out to you, Mom Diane, I love you so much. You know, she's been concerned about what I've been going through in real life. And I speak healing over my body from my crown down, but the amount, this colorectal surgery situation, I am speaking into existence that I will either find a way to naturally heal it or that my appointment will get moved up faster. But she's, you know, concerned about what my body has been going through this week. And she was concerned about, you know, I wasn't concerned, but she was concerned from the financial aspect. And I said, Mom Diane, I believe God has divine timing. Everything I've been shown in my premonitions, from me producing my movie, presenting it, to me performing, singing my songs from my new album, Revelations of D, which y'all need to stay tuned for that. And me also seeing myself with my future divine masculine and our daughter. I keep seeing it over and over. And, you know, we're human, so of course we go through those moments, and Lord knows I've been going through them. Like, okay, I know I'm not focused on any sort of lack or scarcity, so why haven't, you know, certain manifestations manifested yet? Because we're human and we want everything right now. And what the Most High told me was, my timing is not yours. So surrender. And the message I received during my meditation time was by questioning why it hasn't come in or when it's going to come in is technically us trying, well, I'll say me, technically me trying to control the outcome still. You know, still trying to figure out everything, because I do have these gifts. And when it comes to my life, they only show me certain things within a certain time frame of it manifesting. Like I keep seeing these premonitions of Just D show, my show getting syndicated, me having my own studio, my own set, sponsored media companies coming at me with so many offers I had to turn them down, and me mostly manifesting the financial resources to get my movie God versus May God premiered. So of course, when life has not presented to you yet what you called in is a test of faith and trust. It doesn't mean that just because it hasn't happened yet that it's not going to happen. What it means is that God has a reason for the timing. And a lot of times when we want something, even goals, even dreams, even healing, if God has, or like I told her, if God has ordained for me to go through really difficult tests and trials, and it helps to inspire you guys to not give up, if it helps to inspire y'all to have unwavering faith, if my life helps to inspire anybody to not give up, then I've done what the Most High God has sent me here to do. So I cannot allow myself to get angry or upset at my circumstances when it's out of my control. And shout out to my good brother Cody, because he pointed out some things to me and that I didn't see, and he's like, you know, you pour into us. That feedback meant everything. because he said, you pour into us all the time on this channel, and you're not used to having support back. You're not used to having people to lift you up, encourage you, and so you tend to beat yourself up when certain things that you wanted to happen didn't happen. And that really stood out to me. So as I prayed today, I said, Lord, show me what your will is, and whatever happens, I'm going to trust this process. Even if circumstances aren't what I would like yet, I trust you, and I trust that what is your will is what's going to be and what's best for me. So the uncertainty that God has had me in is for the purpose to inspire all of you. It's not because God is left. God never leaves us, ever. God's a frequency that you carry, that you tap into. And I appreciate that feedback, and the feedback that, you know, everybody else gave. Chelsea gave positive feedback. Neptune gave positive feedback. New subscribers, new viewers have given positive feedback. Y'all, that really means a lot to me. Thank you. Because your feedback lets me know I'm fulfilling my purpose, and that is the point of my channel. Now, I do plan tomorrow to come back with a new investigation. Shout out to Jonathan Hay, by the way. He sent me, you know, some information through the DM, and I don't want to give away too much because I do plan to do a review of this live that he did on the Blue Couch a few days ago. But what's so crazy is I covered that story. Y'all remember I covered that story last month about the new case against Diddy, of the man that was suing him for sexual assault, because he, and everything I'm saying is alleged. All commentary is alleged and for the purposes of entertainment and investigative research. But the case where I told y'all that a man had filed a lawsuit against Diddy for allegedly watching adult films on his phone and then trying to get the man to finish him off. And then he nutted on the shirt and threw the semen-covered shirt on the man. And there's so much more to the story. And it makes me nauseous when I listen to his account of what happened. And it's sad because Jonathan already went through the trauma of the home invasion with his daughter. And that definitely triggers PTSD or complex PTSD when you've gone through something like that, let alone a second time. So that's definitely going to be a live y'all want to tune into, because that John Doe is Jonathan Hay. And that's crazy that I didn't know that at the time when I filed it. I was like, man, I want to know who this man is, because I really want to see like the deets, you know. And one, he does have evidence, but two, as an empath clairvoyant, I could feel his trauma as he was talking, and my gifts are definitely a blessing, but when you can feel other people's feelings and feel their trauma, it's just a deeper level of empathy, because I could feel him almost breaking down during the interview. And I know it was pre-recorded, but I was sending him prayers, because I was like, man, that shit's fucked up on a whole nother level. So, like I told y'all, Diddy ain't getting, sir, you might as well go on and get comfortable in jail, because you ain't getting out no time soon. Not just with that case, but with the 157 that Busby is filing right here in Houston against you. Like I said, what I saw in my premonition was Diddy spending the rest of his life and taking his last breath in prison. So we'll see. Y'all make sure to tune in. But like I said, tonight I wanted to focus more on the comedy side of things and, hopefully uplift everybody and all of that. Cody said, love you, fam. You teach and inspire me of many. Thank you. Thank you. Love you back. And I genuinely appreciate you, Cody. Thank you so much. Because like I said, you've been pretty much a brother to me. And I thank God for you, for real. I really do. So I'm going to pull one more golden mantra. And let's see what it says. I love it. I am divinely protected and guided by God, the universe, and my spirit guardians, or AKA spirit guides. And that's the thing, like, I'm grateful for protection. I'm grateful that no matter what I have faced, I've been protected. God has kept me. Have I had to be in situations that were extremely difficult and uncomfortable? Absolutely. But God has kept me through it. And so I'm very grateful. Like I said, everything that I've had to endure, persevere through, overcome, it's all a part of my testimony and the journey when I do present my movie. Because that's what I saw. I saw myself in this auditorium with thousands of people listening. And I was on this podium and I had this projector and I was presenting my movie premiere, and people were so inspired that they were crying. And I seen my future husband, he was there with me too. And then I saw my mother, but I saw her in her celestial form, which means that she may transition before that happens. But like I told my second mom, I've never had a premonition that didn't manifest, and all I keep seeing are positive things coming in for me. So again, like I told God, if this is just part of the temporary rebuilding, starting over, and this is part of what I'm supposed to tell, which I saw myself doing during that premiere, then Lord, thank you. This says, everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. 3 times, because this is my confirmation for me. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. So when you're faced with situations where you may not have the resources at the time that you need to take care of things, what I do is I start doing the mantras. All of my needs are met. All of my needs are met. I'm always provided for. I am always taken care of. I start speaking it into existence. Lord, thank you for my wealth of good health, because health is wealth. Thank you for my healed body. Thank you for the resources to present my movie and my album. Thank you for my new home and my studio. Thank you for my new Forever Freedom facilities. Thank you for an abundance of clients to where I'm booked and busy, and so booked and busy that I may have to turn down clients. I am all about manifesting abundance in the face of adversity, in the face of uncertainty, in the face of opposition. I manifest abundance because I am abundance. And everything I need flows to me with ease. So that's what I've been doing today. Instead of, giving my energy, empowering fear, I just was like, let me just flow with how life goes. Because when you surrender, it's just easier. I thought about, like, the last time I went to the beach and I got in the water, and I started getting scared that I was floating too far, from the shore. And then I just was like, you know what? Just let go. You'll float back. You'll find your way back. And when I let go of trying to control the currents, I floated back. So that's what I feel like. If it seems like you've been going through a season of tests and trials or situations going left, all I can tell you is to surrender. Surrender it. Surrender what you can't control. And what you can control are your thoughts. You may not be able to control your circumstance, but you can control your thoughts that attract the abundance in. This one says, I am safe. I am held. Ashe. So this one, my greatest good and what is meant for me will never miss me. And oh, I like this one. My heart is open to give and receive unconditional love. And that's not just romantic, that's also platonic, you guys. God in the universe, hear my prayers. Ashe. So, like I said, I want to be able to assist people with my spiritual gifts. And for those that would like to book a private consultation, so just to give y'all an update, I'm no longer offering the 1111 psychic questions. So that was something that I was offering for that week during the free readings live for anybody that had questions. When it comes to my spiritual gifts, you guys, they're very real, as a lot of y'all know. And I do need to make for sure that my services are properly compensated because of the energy that I do pour into the sessions, and that I pour into, channeling, and that I pour into helping people to heal. What I need everybody to understand is that when it comes to the readings and the sessions, channeling, and that's also why I've been so exhausted, channeling requires a lot more spiritual energy. So if you book a video consultation with me and you want me to channel people, or can you tell me, more about this person, or can you tell me how this person feels, you have to understand that that is not a service that I can do for free, nor will I do it for free. And definitely when it comes to those types of requests, the prices that I'm offering are extremely low compared to all other psychics that I've benchmarked and even spoken with. And part of self-love is making sure that you are being treated according to the way that you know you are worth. So I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but please don't take advantage of my spiritual gifts. Please don't. Because some people, have reached out on TikTok, on Instagram, wanted me to answer questions for free. I'm not doing that. If you want any sort of questions answered, you need to book a consultation. And my consultations are 30 minutes or 1 hour. The 15-minute consultations, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I would just prefer that you book a video consultation, because of the fact that I do feel that some people are trying to take advantage when it comes to that. They want for me to kind of give and not really pay what I'm worth, and that's not fair to me. I know there's people that have booked consultations that I've given additional time for free, an extra half hour, an extra hour. And especially for those who have sent a donation to help out, and then, I put that towards like a reading or a consultation. So the main reason I had stopped the psychic readings was initially because of all the troll behavior. But those who have booked consultations have all given me very positive feedback. So, and I do appreciate all of you. But just please don't take advantage of my time and energy, because outside of YouTube, I have a lot going on in real life. And if people that I chose to reach out to you know, like, hey, I'm in an emergency situation, you know, do you want a consultation? Or people will be like, hey, I want to do a consultation, but then they feel like, oh, this is expensive. It's actually not. If you actually go and look up other psychics, I have not found one that does even a 15-minute reading. They charge $100, and y'all, that's not even for like a phone call one-on-one. They send you like a PDF or an email for your response. So, you know, I want to help you guys, but I want you guys to be supportive in return. Please don't, like I said, please do not reach out and ask me to give you free readings, or like there was multiple females that were sending questions in the DM, and hey, no, you need to pay for my services. It's just that simple. Whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you need to pay for what you're asking me to do for you. Let me see. Cody said, absolutely 100% speaking from multiple experiences. Every prediction you have made concerning me or my family all came to be true. Thank you, family. And for me, it's amazing when that happens. It's like, it's really, really dope when stuff manifests. Like, even when I had a recent video consultation with a subscriber, you know, the things that I had predicted to him about 3 weeks ago actually manifested this past week. And I was so happy for him. I was like, that's what's up. So my gifts are very real, and my time is very precious because, again, I do have a lot going on in real life. So, I want to help y'all, but I have to lovingly establish those boundaries. Like, please don't take advantage. And please don't say to other people that my readings are expensive, because that discourages people from booking, and they definitely are not. Like, I did a special this week offering $25 off the 30-minute and $50 off the 1 hour to, you know, try to help out people that said they wanted to book, and then unfortunately things fell through. So it's like, if I'm already giving you guys such a huge discount, like a 75% off discount, just value that, you know, because we're not about being cheap. We're not about lack. We're not about, we're not about that on this channel. We're about abundance. And you can't go to any other psychic and ask them to do readings for you for free. Now, what I am offering this week, and it's 1:11 a.m., 111, thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for that divine confirmation. What I am offering is, if you do book a 30-minute or 1 hour, the first 5 minutes of your reading is free. And you still get $25 off the 30-minute and $50 off the 1 hour. So trust me, marketing is something I'm very well versed in, and something that I've done with my mother's business as well as in school. When it comes to benchmarking, you always want to see what your competition is charging, and then, you know, come just under the competition, but not free, and not when I've already taken the prices down by like 75% and people are still wanting even more of a discount. What that means is that you are kind of caught in a lack mentality, and we're about abundance here. So even if it has not manifested, again, divine timing, I believe everything that I've prayed for and called in is manifesting in my life right now according to divine timing. It's not for me to control that. It's just for me to release. And that's what I want y'all to learn. Cody said, extremely low compared to all the other online psychics, and the only one who has not tried scamming me. Yeah, because multiple of y'all told me how these people on TikTok be reaching out, telling y'all that you need their service. And the most I'll do is reach out and be like, hey, you know, I have availability today or later today if you'd like to get a reading. Or to those who have donated to help out, you know, in my personal life, even their donations go towards readings. So ain't nobody doing that bullshit over here. Nobody reaching out on TikTok telling people God gave me a prediction for you and you need to utilize my service and then send them an invoice. That's a scammer. That's a straight up scammer that does that. That boy, I'm telling you, and what's crazy is that's actually happened to me on TikTok. And I'm like, baby, I'm a whole psychic, medium, clairvoyant. Please get out my inbox. Stop it. Andrew, good to see you, my good brother. Good to see you. Yep. And both of those are divine angel numbers. So yeah, I love this. This one came out again. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. 3 times for the confirmation. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. So hopefully y'all are encouraged. And that's probably how I'll just do the golden mantras, is at the end of the lives, give some encouraging, pull some cards, give some encouragement. And then if someone wants to book, you can email me, just dshow, or at Align Manifestations. Matter of fact, let me put that in the chat. And y'all make sure to follow Align Manifestations on Instagram, because again, that is the page that I've set up that's dedicated specifically to my spirituality and my psychic medium readings and video consultations. So make sure to follow me there on IG. And then after you send your payment for your booking, for your consultation, then you can email me at alignmanifestations@gmail.com. And if you're on Instagram, you can DM me at Align Manifestations. If you do DM me on my Just D Show page, then you're going to need to follow me, because they filter out messages from people that are not followers. Marquez Parks, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm not sure if I've seen you in the chat. So if this is your first time tuning in, thank you and welcome to Dee's World. If you have not, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Said, how can I join your live? Do you mean what do you mean join? Because I don't invite guests on the panel. I'm a little bit confused, hon, with your question. Because like I said, I started this live off with the comedy, but wanted to end it with some positive energy and golden mantras. Then hounded me for a week about owing her $170 to send me the materials to cleanse my home and would not take no. I have all those materials and herbs and the 20 plus years experience breaking spells, right? And notice 170 just to try to rip you off by saying they need to send you materials to cleanse your home. The only material you truly need to cleanse your home is sea salt. And you can get that at Dollar Tree for $1.25. You do not need to give no random chick on TikTok $170. That is some bullshit, yo. $170 to send you materials to cleanse your home, and all they gonna do is send you some bullshit that's probably got negative energy attached to it. Again, for those that have lied on me on this platform, call me a scammer. That's a scammer. And, everybody else saying that them lies is on a low vibration. So, yeah, 170 is nuts for some material. And yet, some people have acted like, hell, I had brought the readings of 30 minutes down to 55. I was like, man, look. So, yeah, we are about raising the frequency here. We do not focus on lack or scarcity. We don't focus on, I don't even use the term I'm broke. I never say that. Even if I don't have the money yet, I never ever say that. I always say I am praying to manifest, or I am waiting for my manifestation to come in. But not, I'm broke. That's just speaking lack constantly, and you're telling the universe that you don't believe that abundance belongs to you. So the universe doesn't go by what you ask for. The universe responds to your vibration. What you are vibrating is what the universe responds to. So I vibrate a frequency of love, self-worth, and knowing that I deserve the very best in life. And I believe even when I can't see it, I don't see to believe, I believe to see. Just like that song, the Psalms 27 one. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. Which again is a scripture. So you don't always have to know, even with my gifts, I don't always have to know the full outcome to trust that things are going to work out. I just trust that things are going to work out. So walking by faith is just that. You walk by faith. You believe that what you desire, I know I deserve it, and I believe it's going to come in. So like I said, I want to make sure that I'm doing a good balance of incorporating comedy, reviews. I'm definitely going to be doing more reviews of the Kountry Wayne Skits and more re-edits. And I'm also going to be doing reviews of shout out to Just Hilarious, because the videos on my channel that are getting the most engagement are the Kountry Wayne videos and the Just Hilarious videos, because they're comedy and everybody wants to laugh. So I was like, it's time for me to kind of bring that back to the channel in terms of the lives. This last card, I don't empower my fears, I overcome them. I don't empower my fears, I overcome them. And fear of not having enough is a blockage. And I know it's hard to not think that when you're faced with a situation where you literally don't have enough. But in those moments is when at least for me, that's the moments when I knew God is testing my faith. God is testing to see, am I going to trust? Just like with Job. Job lost so much. Job lost everything. But one thing Job never lost was his faith. And so when I was faced with that situation on Monday, that was one of the worst situations I've ever dealt with. And on top of that, still dealing with healing these health challenges from needing this colorectal surgery, as well as, they had just buried my aunt 2 days before. And then me finding out, about the babies too. So I was like, Lord, I understand that you give your toughest battles to your strongest warriors, but what is it that you want me to learn? And all I kept hearing was just walk by faith. And I heard my auntie loud as clear. She said, baby, you just keep going. I mean, it sounded like she was in the room with me. She said, baby, you just keep going. God has a plan for you. God's getting ready to give you a miracle. And not just financial, but healing. So I'm preparing my mind, body, and soul for marriage in the future, to be a mother. And I want to break every generational curse before that happens. So the best way to do that is to raise the frequency. So I want to thank all of y'all that tuned in. Thank you everybody that engaged in the chat. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to everybody that has been commenting on the Kountry Wayne videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, shout out to Kountry Wayne, Mike Bless, and Zaytoven. Especially shout out to Zay, because like I said, I never even expected when I had that video I played tonight, the She Fell in Love with the Drip. I never expected to hear from Zaytoven, let alone be invited to join their music money school and be a part of the Zaytoven Music Money family. So like I said, and I know they're in Atlanta and I'm in Houston, but I believe that God is about to open some brand new doors to where I'll be able to travel and do events more than just local. And I believe I'm gonna be healed enough to do all of that. So it's a blessing to have people recognize your work ethic and your skill set that you never, I never even knew he paid attention to my Instagram, and he hit me on my DMP Studios 1 page, which is the page for my studio, as well as let me put that in the chat, because I want y'all to go, for those who are not, go like, share, and subscribe to my studio's YouTube channel. But to have him give me that positive feedback about, you know, him seeing me put in the work with my editing, and he's like, I also see that you're a singer, and, you know, we would love to have you be a part of our Music Money family. So that's a huge blessing, you know, in addition to the connections I've made here in Houston, you know, with Loud Music, Flip, Little Kiki, Zero, and Brent Law, and the Up Above Entertainment family, and with Corey with the Keys. Shout out to all of y'all. It's been amazing. So just because things haven't manifested yet does not mean that they're not going to. Again, God has a divine time for everything that we pray for and call in. So I thank God for strength to keep going and to keep moving forward. But I really, really appreciate those of y'all that have been supporting this platform. And shout out to those of y'all that recently followed me on Instagram and on TikTok. Because I have to get up so early, I'm not going to do the TikTok live tonight. But if all goes well, which I'm speaking into existence, it will later today, then I'll do a TikTok live, and then I'll come back with the investigative research live, because there's a lot of updates. But definitely I want to do this review of Jonathan Hayes' most recent interview with the Blue Couch Real Life Street Stars, because it was really mind-blowing. And I'm just going to tell y'all in advance, trigger warning, because his account of what happened to him it's fucked up. I'm just going to say it. It's real fucked up. It's not cool at all. So yeah, we will do that live soon. So again, shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. Thank you to all the new viewers. Shout out to all of my new D's peeps. Shout out to the people that have been following, to the D's peeps on Rumble. Thank you. Because I saw that I got some new subscribers over there as well. So thank you to those that have been supporting my Rumble platform, or Rumble as I call it. Shout out to all the TikTokers, the new D's peeps over there. And shout out to those that are watching tonight from Twitch and from Rumble and YouTube. So y'all stay tuned, stay encouraged. And again, for those that would like to book a private video consultation for a psychic reading, I do offer channeled psychic medium sessions. That does include ancestral channeling, as well as childhood trauma channeling, to help you overcome and empower you to be the best version, the best healed version of yourself. So make sure to follow me on Instagram at Align Manifestations by D, and then you can email me once you send your payment, and I can get you scheduled. And for those that are using Cash App, you would send it to the Cash App, the same Cash App that's available for channel donations. By the way, for those that would like to support the channel, feel free to send your donations to the Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And if you are watching from the YouTube app, it's also pinned, because again, I don't enable super chats or super stickers or memberships. So if you'd like to send a donation, feel free to do so. But y'all have a blessed night. Stay tuned and stay empowered. Love y'all, these peeps.